Corner. We know that a good cocktail or mocktail adds some flair to any event or celebration. Kristen Irvin is out live at the Moon's Daughter right now learning all their best tips and tricks. Kristen, what are you going to be whipping up?
Hey Roma, good morning. It's so great to have you back with us. So yeah, I'm out here at the Moon's Daughter. We're going to be making the perfect dinner and dessert cocktail. I'm joined by David. He's the executive chef over here at the Thompson. How are you doing today?
Doing great. How are you?
I'm doing so great. I'm so excited to dive into these cocktails. Totally. I'm already seeing so many ingredients out here. What are we going to be making?
So we have both a dinner and a post-dinner cocktail. Our dinner cocktail is going to be a rum base. We're using plantation rum with a little bit of Iraq, which is going to be coming from the Middle East. So a little fusion with cocktail making in the Middle East. Amazing.
Let's get right into it. So what's the first ingredient?
So I always start off with items that are not booze. So we're going to do a little bit of date honey. So we grab medjool date and we puree with that with a little bit of honey.
I love it. So that's going to be pretty sweet because you got the date and the honey going in there.
Yeah, so it's like a reinforced sweetener.
But the alcohol probably offsets some of the sweetness, yes. I would assume.
Yes, we're going to use a little bit of fresh cold pressed pineapple juice. We use about half an ounce.
So fresh.
And then we use allspice drams. So allspice drams is made with a lot of different winter spices, very on the nose, big nose.
There's so much going into this drink. You've got the pineapple juice, you have all the honey and all those sweet flavors from the date as well, but then this allspice is really adding a little kick to it as well.
And then this is kind of what ties it back to the Moon's Daughter. This is Iraq. This is coming from the Middle East. This is going to have like a licorice flavor.
Wow, very cool. And so what was some of the inspiration behind this drink?
A lot of it was making sure that we kind of focused on the food at hand.
So it pairs well with the dishes you're going to get out here.
Right. So, our wine list, our beer list, and of course our cocktail list is very centered around our food. So it like I said, this drink in particular for the season really well with a lot of our appetizers and some of our entrees as well.
This seems very seasonal as well because of when I think of Thanksgiving, I think of allspice, which is something that's gone into this cocktail so far.
Right, 100%.
And then what's this that you're adding right here?
So this is plantation rum. This is a Jamaican style rum. So coming a little molasses driven.
You are getting a lot in this cocktail right here, I must say. So I feel like this is probably just like a whole explosion of flavor.
Right. So we give that a quick little shake.
And then what's your best advice for people at home? Because I always mess up on this and I always get it stuck. What's your best advice when it comes to stirring it up?
The biggest thing is you want to shake until you hear the large format cube crack.
Okay.
And then you'll also feel like a kind of little frosty.
Oh yeah, I'm kind of seeing that on there right now. Maybe people can see that as well. That's really cool.
And then I gently hit it over the side and that kind of knocks it loose.
Very cool. And as you're topping off this first drink, can you just tell me a little bit about the vibe out here? I'm loving the rooftop. People saw that right at the top of the show.
Yeah, the rooftop provides us a lot of different options for our guests to really enjoy the hotel. I think this is the best view in the city in terms of looking at the city landscape. And then also the ability to, holiday season, private dining, that kind of thing, we can do that here.
Yeah, especially when the city is all lit up and you got all those Christmas lights going. I bet the view is so great.
Right.
And so I noticed you're grabbing a little bit of crushed ice now.
Yes, so we're gonna do a little bit of crushed ice.
Very cool. I don't think I've ever had a mocktail with crushed ice. This is a cocktail right here, but I don't think I've ever tried something with crushed ice in it. That looks really cool.
Crushed ice, and then we grab one of these guys.
And then this is a dehydrated, is that an orange?
This is a dehydrated orange, yes.
Beautiful. That is picture worthy right there. And then I understand for the next cocktail we're going to be making, this one's for me. We're going to be adding a little bit of espresso. And would you call this one more of the dessert cocktail?
Yes, this is going to be kind of like after dinner, you're sitting outside enjoying the vibes after eating dinner in the main area. And then because of the season, we want to lean really hard into the espresso machine. So this is going to do the majority of the work. We do a little concoction here. so to speak, and then we add fresh espresso, which really makes the drink.
Amazing. So let's get right into it. What's going first?
So we use a little bit of Fernet.
And then what kind of flavor does that bring?
Fernet Branca is very herbaceous, very piney and minty. So, but it's got very bold tannic flavors as well.
Pine and mint, I definitely assume would go into this dessert
Yeah,
cocktail. Because
exactly.
when you think of
So if you
mint,
take
I always
a
think
whiff
dessert.
of that, think of
Yeah.
already.
It smells like one of those little like mint chocolates that you
Yeah.
get. Yeah.
100%.
So it's like perfect for dessert. And then what goes next?
We use 43, which is liquor 43, and this is going to be 43 different spices and aromatics.
Wow. So like I said, even with it being the fall season, Thanksgiving's right around the corner, we got all these kind of spices going in these cocktails too, which I just love. And then what about this over here?
So this is going to be the base spirit. This is a little blue corn whiskey coming from Texas, Balcones.
And then for people at home, as you're continuing to mix this up, can you just tell us a little bit about some of these other drinks that we're seeing? I was holding some of these not too long ago.
Yeah, we have the, if you look over to the far left, we have our tequila cocktail that we're going to be showcasing pretty soon. And it's going to have a little bit of fresh pineapple tequila and then like a Chile rim. Moving over, next is going to be the AGM Bloom, which is going to be butterfly pea, espresso, and then after that is going to be the raspberry mocha.
Butterfly
latte.
pea, wow. And
Yeah.
those all, like I said, look so Instagram worthy. I'm loving all of the colors and flavors that we're seeing this morning. And so you said the espresso is made fresh in-house. So we've got that rolling right now. I know that people are going to want to check this all out here. I know our espresso might take a little bit. So for people at home, if they want to check out the Moon's Daughter, how can they find more information?
You could just jump over to our website at themoonsdaughters.com, and then you can also visit our hotel webpage, which is Thompson San Antonio.
Okay, and this is the perfect teaser right here because we got this first cocktail made, but y'all are gonna have to go to our Instagram page because we're gonna be posting the full dessert cocktail on there, so y'all are gonna wanna stay tuned. But Roma, tell me what you want. We got so many options for you. Look, we got this right here, we got this over here. I could get a little to-go cup for you today for sure.